All right, guys, welcome. Mark Pyers, home-based business tax coach and wealth coach, coming at you guys again from my tax-deductible mobile gold-producing ATM machine, aka the Kia K900. Love this vehicle, man. And to have the government and Congress subsidize my monthly payment and be able to earn money while I drive this vehicle and educate families all across the world, man, it doesn't get any better than this. It doesn't get any better than this. Dante, welcome, brother. It is knowledge time. Yes, it is, brother. Welcome to this wealth tip of the day, guys. So we're going to talk about employees. We're going to talk about business owners, could be / business owner and employees. What is the advantages and what is the disadvantages? Actually, was having a conversation with one of my business partners today. You know, there's something very powerful about having a conversation with another person, because so much, regardless of how much you think you know, when you're having a conversation with like-minded individuals, it's amazing. It's amazing what you will dig out of yourself and also pull out of other people. So I was having a conversation today, and we were talking about gold. We're going to talk a little bit about gold. Man, gold is doing some things right now. I'm telling you, if people aren't getting it, they'll probably get it after this live stream here. So I'm gonna let you guys come on. Again, we're going to talk about employees. We're going to talk about entrepreneurs, employees versus entrepreneurs. You might want to share this one. If you got somebody sitting on the fence, they don't understand why it is essential that they have a home-based business. In fact, why the system actually rewards them for having a home-based business and penalizes them for not having a home-based business. Okay? Again, I believe that documentation beats conversation. Everybody has opinions, but their opinions does not change the facts. So guys, if you want to go ahead, I'll give you about 30 seconds to hit the share button. I want to kind of keep down the beeping noise so I don't get cut off, because that very thing I may say may be the very thing that makes a light bulb go on in someone's mind that watches this, whether it's on Facebook, YouTube, or wherever it may be shared. So again, guys, we're going to talk about employees. Okay, we're not going to beat up jobs. All right, we're not going to beat up jobs. If you have a job, say hallelujah. Okay, if you have a job, say hallelujah. Okay, be thankful that you have that job, because the money that you're earning on that job could be the key, could be the fuel to your wealth. Okay, so be glad that you have that source of income coming in. Don't be content with it. Don't be reliant on it, but definitely be thankful for your job. There's a lot of people out there that are homeless. Here's one you guys want to write down. Work your business the hardest when you don't need it. Work your business the hardest when you don't need it. When you got that great paying job, work your business the hardest. When you got that, when the rent is paid and light bills are paid and the food is on the table and you have no worries in the world, work that business like you don't have nothing. Work your business the hardest when you don't need it. First of all, working your business without being needy and frustrated. See, being needy, you'll get frustrated. People telling you no, you get frustrated. You'll talk yourself right out of opportunity. Never work your business when you need the income. Go get a job. Go get a job. Look, it's easy to go get someone else to pay you for your time and then take that money and maximize that money to build your wealth. But don't ever work a business under stress, at least not a people's business, where you got to get people to change their mindset. Because, guys, we've been dumbed down. We're going to get into it in a minute. Don't worry about it. Work your business the hardest when you don't need it. So your business will financially support you when you need it the most. I should just go ahead and end the live stream right there. Work your business the hardest when you don't need it, when you are not relying on that income. Work that business like you ain't got a job. So it will pay you when you need the income from that business to support you. All right, let's talk about employees versus entrepreneurs. Guys, I think we've been duped. I think we've been bamboozled. I say it all the time. I had this mentality that the government was bad. I had this mentality that the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer, that I should want the rich to have to pay more taxes. I thought the rich should come down to my neighborhood and give us jobs. I think we've been duped. I think they have done a reversal slave mentality and have taught us to think like slaves opposed to think like free people. Why do I say that? Let's talk about employees versus entrepreneurs. I want to first of all talk about the very financial cancer that eat away at your money, okay? You guys know what it is. It's taxes. I don't care what you say. Oh, I don't pay a lot of taxes. No, when you go to the grocery store, you get taxed. When you pay your light bill, you get taxed. When you pay your phone bill, you get taxed. When you pay your car note, you get taxed. When you buy gasoline, you get taxed. When you pay your cell phone bill, you're getting taxed. Whether you pay a lot of federal or state income taxes, look, you're getting taxed, okay? If you have a job, you're paying Social Security, tax. You're paying Medi-Cal, tax. You're paying unemployment, tax. You're getting taxed. Now, there's some taxes that you have full control over, and there's some that you don't. I want to talk about two systems, the employment system and the entrepreneur system. And I want you, I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to put anything in your mind. I want you to take a piece of paper and draw a line down the middle. And I want you to imagine that you're in elementary school and your teacher set you down and said, okay, boys and girls, here is the day that you're going to pick which one of the two systems that you're going to spend working for in your entire life, out of your entire life. You get to pick today. Now, before you pick, let me share with you some of the advantages of or disadvantages of both systems. Okay, here we go. Now, as an employee that goes to a job, a corporation, and works for a W-2 income, that means your employer pays you for your time. You work an hour, your employer gives you some sort of compensation for your hour of work. Okay, here's what happens now. You got to understand this now. Okay, if you earn $100 on your job, okay, and your yearly salary is, let's say, $50,000 a year, you're going to be placed in a 25% bucket. Okay, we call that the tax bracket. What that means is that every time that you earn $100 on your job, the federal government is going to reach in and take 25%, which is $25. So you're going to be left with $75 out of your $100. Okay, now this is the employee. But you're also going to be forced to participate in a social security system. It's not for your security. It's for the security of the people that got involved in a pyramid scheme before you came along and start working on a plantation. Did I call that a pyramid scheme? Well, yeah, because I need more people to come in to fund the system, to pay the people that fund the system before I got in. So that's similar to a pyramid scheme. Okay. The government is also going to reach in and take 6.2%. And so now you got 25% plus 6.2%. So that puts us at what, 33%? And they're going to reach in also from the state, if you happen to live in a state where you pay state taxes, and they're going to take 10 more percent. So that puts you at about a 43% out of your $100. Now, be happy that you have a job, okay? Now, you're going to have to get to work, so you're going to have to put gas in your car with after-tax dollars. So the money that you have left out of the 100, you need to put gas in your car to get to the job. okay? You also need to buy clothes, okay, with what money you have left, the after-tax dollars, okay? Now, before I go any further, there's another system called entrepreneurship. This is where you are self-employed and you are your own boss. You get up to the alarm clock when you want to get up. You make your own hours. You control your own destiny. Now, here we go. Now, as an entrepreneur, when you get up, you go to work, every day that you get in that vehicle and you drive to wherever the location is that you earn money, the system is a little bit different, okay? Remember, I was telling you that they're going to reach in and take 25% of your $100? Well, on the entrepreneur side, the government actually allows you to keep that 25% if you decide to control your own financial destiny. And you remember the gas that I was saying that you would have to put in your car to go work to earn that $100? Yeah, the government allows you to buy that gas with tax-free dollars, unlike the employee. Now, I also said that there was a system called the Social Security system. Now, as the employee, you really don't get any choice, okay? It just comes out of your check. Don't worry about it. You won't feel it. We take it out before you ever see it. But as a business owner, golden nugget, as a business owner, you can actually legally wipe out all of your Social Security. So you don't have to involuntarily participate in the Social Security system. Somebody's going to get that by 3 o'clock in the morning, okay? Now, when you take the 2-week vacation that your employer is going to give you as the employee, you get to take the vacation with after-tax dollars. Remember, the government's going to take 25%. The state's going to take 10%. We're going to also have to reach in and get that 6.2% Social Security. It doesn't matter how much money you make. Everybody pays 6.2%, okay? And you're also going to pay the 2.4% Medi-Cal unemployment, okay? Now you get to go take your vacation, which is more likely a staycation, which means you're vacationing in the state that you live in because you don't have enough money to take a family vacation. Guess why? Because they don't give you any extra money to take the vacation. You still have to pay the bills with that money. You guys ever notice that trick? Okay, but that's on the employee side. Now, just to match apples to apples, as an entrepreneur, when you get on the plane and you take a family vacation, which your family can be employees of yours, which means that your vacation now is taken with tax-free dollars. All right. Okay, so this is getting pretty good. Now, you know, after working a hard day and it's Friday and you guys are ready for the weekend and you get ready to take your family out, you know, on that nightly family dinner, well, you're going to have to pay for your dinner after we take your taxes out. So you get to go out and enjoy life with what we leave you with as an employee, but you have a choice. Now, as an entrepreneur, if you just have a basic conversation about making more money in your business, well, you know what? The government rewards you with that, and they give you a 50% tax deduction on that dinner. If your teacher would have sat you down and gave you a choice, which one would you have taken? And in fact, we've been running around blaming the government. Some people are running around cursing out Donald Trump, blaming the rich for our situation. No, the rich ain't got nothing to do with it. It's the financial education or the lack thereof financial education in that school system that we were forced to participate in. But now, hey, sorry, if you stayed around this long, you have no more excuses. Okay? There is an advantage. There is an advantage to being an entrepreneur. There is an advantage of having a home-based business, and I prove that there must be a disadvantage if there's one party here and one party here, and they both are doing the same exact thing, and one is losing 43% of his income, and the other one is allowed to keep it. That means that someone is at a disadvantage. Does it make it right? Does it make it wrong? It doesn't make it either. What it means is that you have a decision to make. Now, I got good news for you. You might have messed up until this point because you didn't know what you didn't know. But the government and the wealthy that created this system has been so genuinely generous, if you would, that they will allow you to participate on both sides of the system. So as I wrap this up, let's talk about that. See, most people aren't capable of operating their own business. I'm talking about a traditional business. See, they don't have $500,000 in liquid capital. They don't have $1 million in liquid capital. They don't have the financial education to operate a business. And some people don't want that stress. I don't want a traditional business. And so there's an industry called network marketing. Now, someone may have told you that that's one of those pyramid schemes where the people at the top make all the money. But if I just take you back a couple of paragraphs ago, on the employee side, where when you get $100, 43% of it is taken from you, who the heck did you think that money was going to? And have you ever stopped and said, I wonder why the people at the top is getting 43% of my money? But Mark Pyers is over here, okay, earning the same $100 at his cubicle, and he gets to keep all of it. What is he doing? I want to know what Mark Pyers is doing. Well, they gave you an option. You could keep your job, you could earn the same $100, and you could change how you spend your money, and then you can keep it all. The only shameful part about this whole conversation is that it's never going to be taught in the educational system, because the educational system was never designed to teach you how to be a self-efficient, wealthy employee. The system was designed to teach you how to be a well-behaved employee, and it does a great job at that. Look, guys, when I grew up in the hood, there was a saying, the game is to be sold, not told, okay? I'm going to say something here, and some of you are going to take it one way and some people are going to take it the other. But I hope you take this to heart. Everything in this world is about money. You don't get to make the rules. They were made before you got here. It's about money. And there's nothing wrong with that, because money could give you freedom. See, there's nothing wrong with money. There may be bad people that do bad things with money, but there's nothing wrong with money. But everything in this world is about money. And so just because someone is sharing something with you and they're asking you to compensate them for the knowledge they're giving you, understand that the game is to be sold, not told. If it was going to be told, they would have taught it in the educational system. So here's the deal. You don't believe that, oh, Mark, well, it isn't all about money. The house that you live in or the apartment that you rent is all about money. You don't believe me? Don't pay it this month and watch what happens. The car that you drive is all about money. Don't believe me? Don't pay the car note. Your health insurance is all about money. Don't believe it? End up on your deathbed with cancer and don't have medical insurance and watch how much coverage you get, okay? Every time you drive down the street, to your left, to your right, there's nothing but stores looking for someone to bring in the money. Guys, the money makes the world go around. And here's my last golden nugget for you. Until you get this, and you get this in your heart and soul, until you move this money away from you, listen to me, until you're willing to take your money and move it away from you, you are never ever going to create more money. Money can't work for you hid up under your mattress. Your money cannot make money for you stuck in some bank account. You have got to find a place to put that money that will bring money back to you. It's not in your 401k. See, you can't put money in a 401k and go back and get it next year. No. You got to be on a plantation for 40 years, or you got to be 68 and half dead to get your money, or you're going to get penalized and abused for touching it early. You've got to find a way to take this money and move it away from you into a system that will generate more money. It's not charity. It's not charity. It's not your church. I'm not telling you don't make donation to your church. All I'm saying is this: in order for you to make money, you're going to have to accept that you're going to have to give somebody your money in order for more money to come in. because money stuck under your mattress does not make money. And to be honest with you, money in your 401k don't make you money. That's just numbers on a computer screen. It's making somebody else money, but it's not making you money. By simply establishing yourself as an entrepreneur with a home-based business, you put the 25% back into your paycheck, and if you get that, you'll get rich. But if you hold on to this, you'll be broke, and you will never, ever, ever create wealth. So guys, at the end of the day, understand this. Everything's about money. There's two systems in this country, employee system and entrepreneur system. All the disadvantages are on the employee system unless you commingle the two together. Man, it's a great thing that you can keep your job and be a part-time business owner and get Fortune 500 tax savings. So you get to go to work and keep all of your money. So guys, what I just gave you, you won't find that in college. You're not going to find it in a university. In fact, you'd probably have to pay $1,000 or more for a full weekend at a financial seminar, and you probably still won't get what I gave you in the last, 10, 15 minutes. So do something with it. Share it with somebody else, guys. Look, we can change our economies within our own home, and then we can reach out and change other economies. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. It is the key. It is the difference between being broke and dependent than being wealthy and independent. The information. And we're in an information age. We'll see you guys on the next live stream. Guys, share this and let everybody know we have found the way off the plantation. Now what you going to do with it?